What's going on? Hey, if you work in real estate, whether you're a real estate agent, a real estate investor, flipper, wholesaler, mortgage lender, really anyone who is watching this video and you want to analyze a neighborhood, a subdivision, a city, a county, and you want to do it really, really fast and have AI help you, this video is for you. Not only am I going to show you how to analyze a neighborhood really, really fast, but then also how to make a really, really very, very impressive presentation or output, such as a PDF or a web page like this that's going to be crunched essentially using AI. So let's show you how to do it right now. First things first, I'm Jared Larkin. I am an account executive with Chicago Title. I share real estate tools, resources, marketing ideas. Follow along at milehighTitleGuy.com, where I share weekly emails helping the real estate community and really anyone with their marketing. Come on out. If you're in Colorado, I host a ton of classes and events. Enough on that. Let's pop over here. First things first, here's what you need. You need to leverage AI such as ChatGPT or whatever large language model you use, and you need this prompt. Let me minimize myself down here. I'm not that important. Let's focus on this. This is a prompt that I created. This is my reusable market analysis prompt for any subdivision. Although I do have the word subdivision in here, it can crunch any area that you want. You decide how big or how small. I just ran it on a subdivision, so that's why it is. What you're going to do is you're going to take this prompt, you're going to copy and paste it into, say, ChatGPT. We'll pop over here into ChatGPT. We'll do a new chat, paste it in. All right, next step. Now all you got to do is you got to go into your MLS and you're going to download the data for whatever area that you want to have the numbers crunched. I just ran this for an agent. She's going into, she's talking to a seller, and she's actually going to present to the seller some stats on a very specific subdivision that home is within. So we wanted to crunch some numbers. I pulled anything that was active, anything that is pending or closed in the past trailing 365 days here within RE Colorado. But you can do anything you want. Run your stats, run your analysis, download your data. You just need to know how to do this properly. Let me show you. So let's just pretend maybe I want to analyze Washington Park. Okay, that's a boatload of transactions. Look at that, 203 in the last year. Let's go smaller. Let's go Cherry Creek. Sure. How many is that? Let's take a look. Cherry Creek. Too many E's. That's not good. Boom. Let's go with this one. Okay, what does this give me at? All right, 143. We'll roll with it. I'm going to click down here. I'm going to click on results for these 143 results. Once I load here, I'm going to select all of them. Okay, all 143. I clicked right up here, top left. Next step is to click export. Once I click export, this is important. Once you click export, oh, look at this. It only exported my 100 records. So make sure you select all. So actually, I did not have all selected because there's 143. Let's check now. Okay, now I have all 143. Click the drop down. I'm going to click appraiser. So if you're in RE Colorado, you have this pre-built, it's a default export option. The reason why you want appraiser is because appraiser has so many data points on every single property in the MLS, and AI can crunch the numbers and analyze it very, very quickly. So this is pretty much a quick way to make sure you don't miss any of the data that we need to download appraiser. If you don't have this, if you're in a different MLS, what you can do is you can actually create your own file format. For example, I work a lot in Colorado Springs, and Colorado Springs does not have this. PPMLS does not have this format. So we actually show the real estate agents how to create it. So if you want to learn how to do that, I've got another video on how to do that, or reach out to me. I'll send you instructions. But this is what we do. We click download. Once I download this data, export, we're just going to call it Cherry Creek data. All right, cool. Next step is I'm going to take that information. I'm going to go into ChatGPT. I'm going to drop it in here. All right. And I'm going to click enter. It's going to run its numbers. Just so you kind of understand too what I'm working with here for that appraiser format, just so you kind of get this. This is why I've just really stressed the importance of downloading the right data. If you look here, it is so much information from the public remarks to the private remarks, and AI can analyze all this very, very quickly. So keep this in mind for you, whether you're running a neighborhood analysis or you're creating some sort of CMA or listing presentation, or you're analyzing some sort of property. This is a great export option. All right, let's move forward here. Let's see this. Yep, okay. All right, it's analyzing all the data. It knows how to do it. Fantastic. Do it. Sometimes it likes to ask questions and not do what I tell it to do. Let's see what happens. While it's doing this, I'm going to pop over. I'm going to go ahead and share this. So anyone who's watching this online, you can access this prompt right here by going to bit.ly/neighborhood prompt. And it's going to take you to this sketchy looking link right here. You're going to click continue destination, and it's going to give you my prompt. So anyone watching this, say on YouTube or I don't know, somewhere in the interwebs, that's how you're going to get this prompt. Okay, let's see if this thing wanted to work. Okay. Which subdivision should I run the report on? Let's do, oh, it's getting super specific. Just run the report on all of the properties for all of Cherry Creek, because I do have it super micro targeted, because the last person I ran it for, it was a specific subdivision. Let's see if it's still pushing back on me. Use every listing where the subdivision field contains the phrase Cherry Creek. I like how precise it is. Tell me exactly which subdivisions you want, or the postal code. Let's go with option A, please. Boom. While it's doing this, let's see if it wants to listen here. I'm going to go over to what I initially showed you, which is this right here. And this is called gamma.app. It's not an app. It's just strictly a website. Sign up, try it out. You can actually get away with it quite a bit for free. Once you sign up, you're going to create a new Gamma right here, gamma.app. Remember, it's not an app, it's a website. All right. Back over here while this thing is loading, it's thinking really hard. Fine. Here within Gamma, what you're going to do is you're going to choose, let's create a new Gamma. What Gamma is to its core is it creates visually appealing content for you using AI. Because what happens is when we get the output over here from ChatGPT, if this thing ever loads, it's not going to give us the most visually appealing and easy to digest information. And if you've tried it before, if you try to download this information out of, say, ChatGPT or whatever LLM you use, it's not the most presentable information. So what we do is we basically take this data, if it ever works, and we're going to copy and paste it over into gamma.app. All right. Right here, gamma.app, I'm going to click generate. And then I can see, look at this. I can generate a presentation. I can generate a web page. I can generate a PDF document. It even creates social media posts. I've done all of them. It's fantastic. But let's just say we're going to do a presentation. Maybe we're going to analyze this data and present it to somebody, maybe a home seller if you're a listing agent. Good old ChatGPT is not working. That's fantastic. Love when it doesn't work when I'm recording a video. So here's what we're going to do for the sake of time. Let's pretend it did work because it just worked a moment ago. And I'm going to go ahead and take a previous one that I ran, which is this information right here, which is the Westbrook subdivision market analysis. I applied the same process. I went ahead and downloaded that information. I plugged it in with that prompt, and then I went into Gamma and I pasted it in here. So all I did was paste this information here in here, right? Let's do a presentation. Next step is to click edit prompt. Once edit prompt loads, we're then going to go here. You choose the amount of detail that you want for your Gamma, from minimal to extensive to detailed. I'll just leave it on detailed so you can see what this looks like. Explain who it's for. You can either choose and have AI try to create the number of pages, or have it get broken out card by card. This is what I typically do. And it automatically sets up the cards. Cards are just pages. With the free version, as of this recording, you can have up to 8 slides for free. I've got the paid version. I believe it's $8 per month. After you've done that, you're then going to go down here, left-hand side, choose your visual theme. You can do professional, dark, light, colorful. You can upload your own colors if you have a paid account. So right here, once it's all done, I'm going to click run the report, generate, boom, click it. And now it's going to generate this report and build out each of these slides, up to 9 slides it looks like for this scenario, and run the analysis. So this is going to get you, I don't know, 95% of the way there, and it's going to look very visually appealing. The only thing you're going to want to change in this scenario is the AI generated images, because again, it's going to be AI. AI is going to try to create what it believes is the neighborhood, but obviously you know the neighborhood or area. You'll just want to switch out those images while this is getting generated. So like, look here, let me scroll up to the top just so you understand this, right? This is not the Westbrook neighborhood. I can click on this image. I can click edit image right here. I can then go over here, top right corner, and I can click upload image. And this is where I would upload whatever image I want to replace that. If I didn't like one of these slides, I can go in here. Let's say I don't like this entire slide. I can click edit with AI, and I could describe to it what I want it to do. Maybe I say, put more text in here and add another image and put a chart in here. And it's now going to get to work and redo this whole second slide for me and go and redo it again. While it's doing this, you can see what this looks like as I roll through here. One last chance for ChatGPT on this analysis. Fantastic. It's not loading. That's great. But you get the concept. This is how we do it here. Say you don't like a chart too. You can click on charts. You can change the style of the chart. I love this. Choose the options. So everything's customizable on how you want to do it. Once this is finalized and you like it, all you do is you go up here, top right corner, you click on share, and then you can share this link. You can share it as an editable link to someone if they wanted to change it, if you're collaborating with someone, or you just straight up download it. PDF, slides, images, however you want it. So you've got all options in here. So that's how you do that. Again, the bit.ly link is right here, bit.ly/neighborhood prompt, if you want to access this prompt, which is right here. And follow along if you found this valuable. You might want to receive my weekly emails, so you can subscribe. I send a weekly email sharing real estate tools, resources, marketing ideas, and invites to exclusive events and classes that I host here in Colorado. Would love to see you out there. I'm Jared Larkin with Chicago Title. Reach out to me if you have any questions. Mile High Title Guy, and I hope this was helpful.